I would now like to invite Ms. Mirian Vilela, Executive Director, Earth Charter International, to speak about the conference and give a background.
Your Excellencies, friends, ladies, gentlemen, we are very happy to be here today, and I would like to first start by thanking the people of India, expressing our gratitude for Kartikeya, for welcoming us here in India and bringing us here. I want to thank every staff of CEE and everybody who was involved in making this event possible, our partners, and each one of you for taking your time to come here. I really want to express our gratitude for you investing your time in coming here to spend these 3 days here with us. I also want to mention that a number of people wanted to come here and they couldn't make it, but we are broadcasting it through internet online using a platform of Heart in Action, one of our partners that are here with us. We want to thank you for your support in bringing the voices of this conference worldwide through internet broadcasting. A number of you have been involved in the Earth Charter for a number of years, many for 10 years, for 5 years, or 20 years, involved in this notion, this idea of an ethical framework for sustainability as one of the key answers to address the needs of our world, but also in these efforts towards sustainability. We are here because 10 years ago the Earth Charter was launched as the result of a consultation and drafting process that took more than 7 years before that. And since the launch of the Earth Charter in the year 2000, a number of things have happened. Translations of the Earth Charter in many different languages, bringing the Earth Charter as an educational tool in schools, in universities, a number of Earth Charter youth workshops over the past 10 years, a number of efforts in bringing the Earth Charter to the business world, to the religious and spirituality interface dialogue, a number of efforts in bringing the Earth Charter as an instrument to local communities. So there are a lot of good stories to share. A number of you have a significant experience in working with the Earth Charter, and a number of you are new to this. So one of the purposes of this is to offer you a platform to share experiences and learn from one another. A year ago, we were working to figure out how we would celebrate this 10th anniversary of the Earth Charter. And we originally envisioned it to have, rather than having one major international gathering, in having one gathering at least in every region of the world. So we started earlier this year with a gathering in Mexico back in April. We went to Holland in June to have a major gathering there. We are here in India. There's also a gathering being planned in Jordan. And in addition to that, there were other Earth Charter plus 10 gatherings held in Australia, in Spain, in USA, in Brazil, and etc. So this is one of the major culminations of this whole year effort of celebrating the Earth Charter. The key thing here is not just to celebrate the past, to celebrate the past 10 years, but also to figure out a vision for the next 10 years. So yes, it's to assess, to celebrate, to share experiences of how the Earth Charter is being used, but also to bring our minds and hearts together with a forward looking and to see how we can forge collaboration and clarify the direction of the Earth Charter initiative for the next 10 years. And the result of this conference will also help to identify elements for us to envision the next 10 years for the Earth Charter initiative. So the overall purpose of this Earth Charter Plus 10 effort was to advance the mission, goals, and objectives of the Earth Charter initiative, including raising awareness and understanding of what is the Earth Charter all about, to promote dialogue, collaboration, and action, and that's one of the things we are hoping for this conference, that the conference will generate dialogue, collaboration, and action. And lastly, to share experiences, develop, and also to help us develop goals and objectives for the next decade. And again, all of that as an effort to advance the transition to sustainable ways of life, using the Earth Charter as an instrument. A major focus of this conference is to explore the meaning of sustainability, sustainable development, and education for sustainability. So it's really through the lenses of the Earth Charter. So it's looking at this intersection between sustainability, education, and ethics, looking at the Earth Charter as an instrument, as an ethical framework in addressing that intersection. So for that, we brought here people, you, that have been involved in education, in schools, in higher education, in non-formal education, a number of people involved in the business sector, in cities, a number of youth representatives, a number of them were already gathering here yesterday. Over about 70 young people were here yesterday already preparing for this conference, which is quite amazing. And I think it's just a little section of the whole Earth Charter Youth Network, which is a network of young leaders from around the world who have been embracing the Earth Charter and using it as part of their advocacy work or as a guiding tool for their work with regards to sustainability. And here we have brought people from Latin America, Brazil, Mexico, Costa Rica, from Europe, such as Germany, Holland, the UK, and etc. Africa, people from South Africa, from Seychelles, from Nigeria. We have also brought here people from Asia, South Pacific. And we are hoping that we are going to enjoy the event, get to know each other, learn from one another, and use this as an occasion to forge collaboration. Use it as an occasion to help us identify elements for our direction for the next 10 years. We thank you very much for being here. I also want to welcome all of those who are not here but are following our conversations in this event online. And again, thank you, CEE, for hosting this event. We all know that it's not easy to bring such a group together, but it's very much worth it. I certainly believe that. So thank you very much, and let's celebrate this 10 years with a firm commitment that there's a lot of work to do in the next 10 years or so. Thank you.